So we're just going to go ahead and quickly jump right back into it. We're going to go ahead and all right, there we go. I think I got past the quiz, so no one saw the answer. But really quick, we're just going to go ahead and start off with a quick popcorn quiz. The first evidence of popcorn has been carbon dated back as far as 4700 BC, based on evidence found in archaeological sites in what is now the country of, and go ahead and put your answers in the chat. The answer is mildly contentious, so we will accept 2 answers.
Wait, can you repeat the question one more time?
Absolutely, absolutely. I probably should share my screen. That might be even, even more useful. My apologies.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. The first evidence of popcorn has been carbon dated back as far as 4700 BC, based on evidence found in what is now the country of, and then awesome, we got everybody in. All righty. So we're just going to go ahead and the answer is, of course, A, Peru. We're going to quickly jump into this. For this rotation, I do apologize. We're going to do a small lightning round so we can get back on track. But we're going to start with Sherry Stewart and our American Indian Studies program. For our Ethnic, Gender, Transborder Studies and Sociology programs, we have Francisca James Hernandez. For Social Services and Behavioral Health, we have Leanne Sotomayor. And PimeOnline, we have Kim Lisa Duchisella. All right, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Sherry?
Yes, thank you, Asher. My name is Dr. Sherry Stewart, and I am adjunct faculty and discipline coordinator for American Indian Studies. And we want to say welcome to those of you who've come to hear our ideas and promotions about our courses and our programs. I'd like to tell you just a really quick bit about American Indian Studies. We offer several courses, and there's one that's an introductory course, AIS 101, that talks about the histories, both ancient histories, more recent histories of Native Americans within the United States, on into contemporary issues. Then we have 2 courses that discuss local Native peoples. One is AIS 124 that discusses the Pasquayaqui history and culture. The other is AIS 122 that talks about Tohono O'odham, their history and culture. Both of those groups of Native people are local, and we actually reside and are studying on the land of the Tohono O'odham and our new neighbors, the Pasquayaqui. Then we also offer courses in another course that talks about Native American history, which is AIS 148, and it discusses not only those areas that are within the United States, but also Canada, Mexico, Hawaii, Alaska, and the Caribbean, if you're interested in looking at something that's more global. Then we have one last class, AIS 206, that looks at contemporary Native Americans of the Southwest. And even though it says contemporary, we still look at their ancient histories, their cultures, customs of folks who are in our area, all the way from Eastern California around the Colorado River to West Texas in El Paso and all the tribes and nations in between. So if you're interested in any of those, I'll be here later on to answer questions, and I will pass it back to Asher. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sherry. Always appreciate you. All right, next up we have Francisca. Let me back out of here and go ahead and there we go. Awesome. All righty, Francisca.
Hi, I think we have Francis and Julie here, right? As students, welcome. It's nice to have you here. My name is Dr. Francisca James Hernandez. I don't see the flyer, Asher. So, but I'll keep talking while you bring that up. I'm also faculty. There it is. Thank you. I'm also faculty, and I teach a few of these disciplines that you see on the right side of the screen, along with anthropology. And I'm also head of this department of ethnic, gender, transborder studies and sociology, which is a fairly recent department. We're about 7 years old now, and we house all these disciplines that you see on the right, including the one Dr. Stewart just talked about, American Indian Studies, which is one of our 3 ethnic studies disciplines that we offer, along with Mexican American Studies and African American Studies. And then we offer gender and women's studies. And within that, we have a lot of content that has to do with LGBTQ, queer studies. And we offer a global studies class and sociology. So we offer a lot of different disciplines, and our kind of philosophical approach, it has been very much influenced by the origin of these disciplines, which comes out of the social and civil rights movement, the social justice movements of the 1960s and 70s, that gave birth to most of these disciplines, and that focus on the history, the culture, and the identities of people of color, people of multiple genders, and of diverse sexualities from the perspective of these diverse communities, right? So whether or not you identify with these communities, you are welcome. We have students of all backgrounds, racial, ethnic, sexual identities, gender identities, that take these courses, that are wanting to learn more about themselves, about others, people in their families, people in their communities. We are, of course, a nearly 50% Chicano, Mexicano, Mexican American community. So, taking a Mexican American studies class, for an example, is very enlightening, both if you come from that background or not. One of the most common reactions that we get from students is, why wasn't I taught this information sooner, like, in high school or junior high? Why does it take so long? Why do we have to come to college to be learning this information? Because it's vital. It's vital for understanding ourselves and the people around us. So, at a philosophical level, these classes are very enriching, but also on a practical level, they are as well. All of our courses fulfill some kind of gen ed requirement, and they all transfer to the universities in Arizona. And they are very great preparation for any kind of degree or career that you want to go into, because they teach you about yourself and the people around you. And research demonstrates that having that kind of knowledge enables you to sort of get along more, understand others more, be able to resolve conflicts more, or be able to communicate and develop relationships more effectively. And all of that is beneficial to any area that you would want to study, or that you would want to get into, whether it's a profession or whether it's a trade, of which there are many, right? But all of these disciplines also lead into degrees at the universities. So you could pursue these disciplines as a degree in and of itself at the universities, or just take one or two and have great sort of contribution and background to other things that you want to do in your studies. We offer scholarships, and you all, I understand, are getting this flyer, so I'll let you read about that, about our scholarships. And then also the flyer tells you more about the courses that we offer on the back side of this flyer. So yeah, there's the back side that tells you more about the courses. Can you scroll up just a little bit, Asher? If you want more information, there's my name and my email address. Feel free to email me. I'm happy to provide more information and help you out if I can. Thank you, and thanks for being here, and we hope to see you in our classes. We have some awesome faculty, and we'd love to see your beautiful faces in our classes.
Thank you so much, Francisca. All righty. Next up, we have Leanne Sotomayor.
Okay, first of all, I knew it was a mistake to break out the popcorn because now I can't stop eating it.
That's the
I'm like,
curse.
oh,
That's the curse.
addicted to
That's the
popcorn.
curse.
Oh my gosh. So anyways, I hope everybody has popcorn at home to, so I'm not the only one like shoving it in my face. Okay, so I'm Leanne Sotomayor. I'm the academic director for social services and behavioral health. So a little bit about our program, and if somebody is interested in the field of helping people, enhancing people's lives, their well-beings, communities, the society in general, social services may be the place for you. We have a couple different pathways here at Pima, and I should say too, if you're interested in checking out social services, our prefix is SSE, and we have a 110 course that is basically like the intro to social services. So if you're curious, that's a great place to start. If you know this is what you want to do, we have a couple different options. One, we have a liberal arts degree, and with kind of like a concentration in social services. This transfer, we actually have this great partnership with Arizona State University, the Tucson campus, and you can start at Pima and then transfer to their School of Social Work. And again, it's their Tucson campus. And many of our students also will go on to earn the MSW, Masters of Social Work, with ASU. This also prepares you to transfer to other universities. Another option is the Associates of Applied Sciences and Social Services. This is meant for direct employment or also as a transfer degree. You could transfer to the University of Arizona and their Human Services Department. They basically will take our Associates in Social Services, our AAS degree in Social Services, and we're currently setting up a direct transfer to NAU, their Bachelor's of Social Work program as well. And if you're already in the social services field and you need to upskill a bit, there's our certificate of basic social services, and then this will teach the values and ethics of the social services career, as well as prepares people to work directly with individuals and groups. And then what do people in the social services and behavioral health career do? They could work in behavioral health settings, counseling, therapy. They could work in schools as school social workers, child welfare programs, work with the elderly, pretty much any community. So if you have questions, my name is, you can email me at lrangel. I think that is on the overall like information for the day. And then there's also a flyer that is attached that gives you I think 3 dates for the ASU information sessions for the ASU transfer degree. And that's about it. Now I'm going to get back to my popcorn.
Thank you so much, Leanne. And just in case, the contact information for all our presenters will be sent out at the end of the event. So, all righty, Kim, Lisa, you go right ahead. You have about 6 minutes. I am so sorry. I am terrible at managing time.
That's okay. I do think you have a couple of students though that were here before.
Yeah, so
to-
just in case, I did put, okay, yes. Oh, thank you so much. Ah, you're so great at catching these things. All right, I'm going to go ahead and
I live
move our
in
students
Zoom.
over. Don't we all?
So I think I'm sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought. Too much popcorn. My name is Kimlisa Salazar Duchisela, and I am the department head for social sciences for PimeOnline and a founding member of PimeOnline. And my job here today is to let you know that many of the courses that you can take here at Pima are actually available online. And PimeOnline actually has won many awards. It's a very quality program. I would put it on par with ASU Online. And I invite you to investigate that. And one of the best ways to investigate that is to go straight to the website for Pima. And I'm going to try and share that in a perfect world. This is actually one of the courses, but if you go to Pima under academic programs, you'll find PimeOnline. And under PimeOnline, there's the opportunity to preview online learning. You can actually enroll and take the orientation to online learning. And actually, when you do take that, keep your certificate because a lot of the faculty actually offer extra credit for having taken that. There's a list of online courses that you can take a look at in the class schedule. You just need to set it to the online modality. And the other thing is that there are quite a few programs that are fully online. These are online Pima degrees and certificates that you can take fully online. You don't have to take them fully online if you don't wish to. Many of the classes are offered in many modalities: online, hybrid, traditional. But if you feel that online is for you and you want to go ahead and take a general pathway for an associate's degree, you want a basic business certificate, some of these are very fast 2-semester certificates that are meant to put you directly into the job market. There are many of them out there. We have a program analysis, AA degree, early childhood certificate. For some folks that have already done some education, we also have the post-degree certificate for elementary education, and many other things. So I invite you to check out Pima online and see if online is for you, because it does bring a high degree of flexibility to your schedules. Those that do online will come into classes that look similar to this. This is the history of Arizona. You'll find that most of the classes look pretty much exactly the same when you come in, which gives them a familiarity, even for a new class. They have your learning objectives, your overviews, and basically everything that you need to know as you go through it. If you come to your content, it will tell you exactly what you go through. And then as you visit things, you'll see that it'll check it off for you. So it kind of keeps you on track. But I do want to say that online isn't for everyone. Okay, for some students, my daughter, for example, she doesn't want to do anything but online. She loves online, right? For other students, it's not as good of a fit. See where you are with it, investigate it, and then you'll know what you want to do. Now, PimeOnline does have a lot of support. We just got a large federal grant. I think it was $2.9 million federal grant for a Hispanic serving institution. And we're going to be beefing up tutoring. We're going to be beefing up many things to help you with the online modality. And I believe that will probably spill out into other areas and other modalities. So whether, eventually, whether you're taking a hybrid or an online, you'll probably have access to those types of support. These courses have a lot of support built into them.
We have online tutoring through TutorNet. We have connections to the library. We have links out to your advisors and to counseling within the classes to help you really, as you're going through this, if you get stuck, then there's help for you. Much of it's 724. For example, our tech support, which goes through Desire to Learn Brightspace, is available basically 24/7. So if you have questions about PimeOnline, I invite you to reach out to any of the department heads with PimeOnline, or go to that PimeOnline site, and you will find that there's all kinds of stuff in here to help you with how to do PimeOnline. And of course, we're authorized to teach classes out of state, and we're getting more and more international students as well. So it's a really diverse community. It's pretty cool. So if you have any questions, please let us know. And again, contact us, get help. That's for PimeOnline. We're happy to help you.